I'm Jeff Bradshaw with Redneck Restorations. This old truck, brought to you by ElderlyIron.com, the internet's only auction site dedicated to old cars, trucks, tractors, and related parts. Today's project, 1969 Ford F-100. Now our old Ford today got a little body damage, doesn't run. We'll find out why in just a minute. But it seems like a worthwhile prospect, roadworthy. Now I noticed a couple of things. Being here on Redneck Restorations, got your classic bungee cord battery hold down. The one thing I've never seen duct tape used for is throttle linkage. Baling wire, coat hanger, even twisties, but not duct tape. Oh, and one more thing. You're gonna love this. C-clamps for the exhaust manifold bolts. I ain't never seen nothing like that before in my life. Now we've gone and put our heater hose back on, put some water in the radiator, and while we're waiting for things to settle into place, I forgot to tell you that we're sporting a 360 V8 two-barrel automatic transmission in our truck. We got a big puddle of oil laying in both sides of the intake manifold. Now nothing will destroy the resale value of your rig than oil all over the engine. People don't like to see that. And one of the things that'll really save you some money, when you see something like that, get out your socket, and you'll find what we just found right here. The valve cover bolts are finger tight. Now my guess is, for a little twisting of a wrench, we're going to save ourselves quite a bit of money. Clean up that oil, we'll probably find that it's not going to come back. Simple pair of valve cover gaskets, even if it needs them. Tighten your bolts down first, see what happens. Well, I just realized I forgot my hat. I'm not going to go back and videotape everything again so I could have my hand on it. One of the other problems we got with this truck is there's no ignition key. We got paperwork, we got no history, we got no ignition key. Not a problem. That's why you have as many trucks as you can at Redneck Restoration. Now to get their lockout, takes a special tool. I ain't got one of them. I got a screwdriver, and I don't have a hammer, but I got my half-inch ratchet. Key it up and see what we got. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Time to go figure out why. Here's why. And what all this is about. Don't have the power for the whole truck hooked up. Don't know what they was thinking, what they was expecting. Can't get power to the ignition switch. I'm sure not going to crank it over. I see a spark, something's on. Here's the original factory wiring for the solenoid. We'll have to see if their jury rig works. Now let's see what happens. Oh, turn signal's on. Now we begin to find out why it got left here. Now the factory wiring had been disconnected from the solenoid, and this yellow wiring put in its place. I found a push button mounted in the dash, so they obviously bypassed the ignition switch, which tells me possibly the ignition switch isn't any good. But since we just hooked a new one up, we'll put the factory wiring back on and see what we have. Okay. Well, we figured out our starting problem. Still wants to crank over slow. Maybe we'll get her to fire off, maybe not, don't know. Now, a lot of times, a lot of cases, you guys like to use a pop bottle and start pouring gas down the carburetor. I don't recommend that. There's much better ways of doing that. Get yourself a quart spray bottle, a little spray head. Every carburetor has a bowl vent. Fill up your carburetor bowl, and that should give you about a minute and a half of run time at an idle. So just keep pumping away till you get some fuel put down here in this fuel bowl. Now I don't recommend you take your wife's quart spray bottle that she uses for spraying her plants in the house. Because the minute she goes spraying gasoline on them, even if you clean it out, now we got it coming up the other side, so that's telling me we probably got quite a bit of fuel in there now. But when your wife sprays gasoline on her plants, it ain't pretty. Look down the choke here, pump it. We got fuel coming out the accelerator, folks. That means we got fuel in our bowl. Choke's closing on us. Give her a little spritz down there. When you set this to a spray mode, open your choke, give it a shot. Your fuel's already atomized. You get a better chance of it starting on you. Let's give it a shot. Sounds to me like it don't want to. I think I'm going to pull the coil wire to check for spark. Well, we checked for spark. We got the spark. I had a fuel line that was disconnected. It's nice that it's connected now. That would have been fun. Shot some more fuel in it. Give it another try. It's cranking slow. Probably got a lot to do with those little teeny tiny battery cables on it. Probably needs a starter. That's a whole lot of motor there to try to crank over. Well, maybe we'll just throw this one on the trailer and haul it off down to the crusher. We can do that. For Redneck Restorations, this old truck, I'm Jeff Bradshaw. Brought to you by ElderLiner.com. Internet's only auction site dedicated to old cars, truck tractors, and related parts. And don't worry, we'll take our related parts off of this before it goes. See ya.